A balanced diet is basically a good combination of carbs, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, water, also salts in the body. It's very important for you because if you don't have that balance, your health can go basically out the window, you lose your sleep, it's good for your immune system. It's the main thing for your whole body to function properly. Carbohydrate, it is actually, it's basically what you say is it's the energy, it's the fuel for your body, so it's a really important place in your diet. We have two types of carbohydrate. You've got your starchy carbohydrates or complex carbohydrates as people can call them. That's things like your oats, brown rice, some sorts of cereals, bread, pasta, potatoes and so on. They're your more slow releasing carbohydrates, so they give you more energy within your body over a longer period of time. When it goes into your body, it's converted to glucose, but at a lower rate, so you have a slow release of insulin levels. So that sustains your energy throughout the day a lot more. Comparing it to your other simple sugary carbohydrates, that's a lot more, it releases sugar a lot quicker in your body. So fine if you're just about to do a workout, but not so good if you're just about to go to sleep. As carbohydrates, if it's not burnt off and used as energy, it will be stored as body fat. So depending when you have it, it's whether it's good or bad for your body, really. Fat is actually very important in the diet. People tend to look at fat as a bad thing, but it depends what types of fats you're having. We have your saturated fats and also your unsaturated fats, to put it simply. Saturated fat is actually what's not so good for your body. What it does, it clogs up your arteries, increases your cholesterol level, making it possible to get all your nasty diseases, heart disease, stroke and some cancers. However, on the other side of it, you've got your good fats, your unsaturated fats. They're actually really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. They're good for your metabolism, good for your immune system. They are so good for your whole body that people do get confused with that. So it is good to increase the good fats in your diet, but also consider decreasing the bad fats in your diet. In your good fats, it would be foods like your oily fish. That's probably your best source because that's high in your omega-3s. Also things like avocados, nuts and seeds, and your good oils as well. They're your main sources of good fats. Bad fats would be in things like your full-fat dairy products, your red meat, so think about all the saturated fats on your red meat. So if you are going to eat red meat, try and make it lean cuts. Things like your pork and your lamb, they're heavier ones. Your better meats to eat are obviously your chicken and fish and that sort of thing. Protein is extremely important in your diet. Every cell in your body requires protein, so it's certainly not a thing to be sort of looked over. If you think about your good sorts of protein, so as I said before, you want to be careful of your saturated fats, so that's why you need to sort of maybe hold back on your red meats. But you can find good sources of protein within chicken, also your fish, again your oily fish, because that's going to include your good fats in your diet. Eggs as well, nuts and seeds, so all your white meats and your white fish really. Vegetarian, it is a little harder, but it's still possible. So it'll be all your pulses and your beans, your tofu and your corn type products, also if they eat eggs as well. And a lot of vegetarians do eat fish, so they're okay. Vitamins and minerals, they're also very important in your body. They come with your balanced diet really. It's good for your whole body growth and your health and well-being. So if you're doing a lot of training, you may need to supplement with it because a lot of the time you do require more because your immune system can drop. But generally you should be able to find it. If you've got a full balanced diet, you should be able to get enough vitamins and minerals within your diet. It's very important to keep hydrated. If you just lose your hydration by about 5%, they say it drops your physical and mental energy levels. The problem is people don't realise they become dehydrated until they're thirsty. However, they've been dehydrated long before that. So it is best to keep sipping water throughout the day. Water is the main component of your body, of your life really, so it's almost more important than food to keep you functioning well. It flushes out toxins, free radicals, and it speeds your metabolism up. Every time you eat, every time you drink, that speeds your metabolism up, so that's a good thing to think of.